A Scotsman who was left a tetraplegic after playing rugby in New Zealand 20 years ago has returned to try and help out his helpers. David Miller had no movement from his neck down but was treated at Christchurch's Burwood Spinal Unit. Now he can use his hands and plans to cycle a modified bike 400 kilometres across the South Island. Juanita Copeland reports.
20 years ago, almost to the day, David Miller arrived at Burwood Hospital's spinal unit a tetraplegic. The then 22-year-old Scotsman had been playing rugby in Napier.
Yeah, it was a tackle. I mean, it was nothing malicious. It was just completely unfortunate. I think that year they had a really dry season as well, so the ground was really hard, and it was just the way I fell.
He's since recovered some movement in his hands and has spent the last year training for a 400-kilometre hand cycle around the South Island, raising money for spinal cord research. He starts out from Burwood tomorrow.
A significant place for me. I spent 3 months here after, obviously the most traumatic thing that's ever happened in my life. Lots of dark memories, but lots of, good memories as well.
And he'll be cheered on by the man who was in charge of his rehabilitation.
It's so much nicer to see him, a bright, shining, smiling face, instead of a guy who was facing a very uncertain future.
He hopes Miller's epic journey will inspire others with life-changing injuries.
The secret of rehabilitation is to come to the realisation that you're not crippled. Your body may be bent and battered and broken, but the person underneath is not crippled.
Thanks to huge support in the UK, the cycle, dubbed the Mighty Push, has already raised $60,000. By the time he's finished, Miller hopes to have raised much more than that. Juanita Copeland, 3 News.